What's up, CBA? I'm here today with Tiarnan King, Jr.
Up,
Um,
everyone?
I have a couple questions for him regarding CBA and how they handled COVID-19. So, Tiernan, my first question for you is, how has CBA made it possible to maintain safety protocols while keeping the same brotherhood aspect? Here's
I know it might have been a pain for some to wear the masks all year, but personally, I don't think it's really changed how we interact with each other every day. We're still like cracking the same jokes, having the same conversations. I think that's great. But I think the main thing this year that's been or the best safety protocol is being able to go outside for lunch. I know that's really like relaxing for kids, get their mind off of school, just talk to friends. We're still socially distanced, but we don't have to wear the mask because we're outside. And I think that's, pretty great because we're keeping that same brotherhood aspect.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Outside lunch helps a lot. We could take the masks off and eat like distance. That's good.
hmm
So my second question would be how CBA handled the prom this past Friday.
I think CBA, they did the best they could. I think it was pretty nice that it was outside and the weather definitely helped. But yeah, I think other years prom might have been a little better, but
Mhm.
you can't really complain. At least we had a prom compared to the class last year. So
Yeah, I thought they did a good job with it too to
yeah,
make
I thought
it
they did
seem
a good
like
job.
more real life, which is good, always good. Yeah, they worked really hard on it. I thought they did a good job.
hmm
So my third question would be how did CBA handle school sports this year, specifically soccer? I know you're a varsity soccer athlete this
hmm
school year.
So right at the beginning of soccer, we had the summer trainings, and that was coming off like the main COVID quarantine. So we had to show up, get our temperature taken, wear the mask on and off the field. Like even on the bench during games, we have to wear the mask. But I think our sport was lucky enough to not have been canceled. We did have one period of a 2 week shutdown because
Mhm.
of some contact tracing. But other than that, the season went smoothly, and we ended up winning our state sectional championship. So that was a great season. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, my last question is, what did CBA do well that you didn't really expect this school year?
I know the transition to online learning on Zoom was pretty rocky last year, right at that March coming back after spring break period last year. But I think this year, transferring between in school and the 2 week shutdowns, I think some teachers did a really good job with keeping their uh their students interested and giving meaningful assignments. So
Yeah, I agree. All right, thank you, Tiernan.
all right, it was great talking to you.
You too. What's up, guys? I'm here with George Kruse. I'm going to ask the same questions as I did with Tiernan King. And so, George, how has CBA made it possible to maintain safety protocols while keeping the same brotherhood aspect?
So this year's been really interesting with COVID, obviously, and so CBA we have to wear masks, of course, keep it safe there, and they've given us the option to stay online or come into school. So if you don't feel comfortable coming in, you always have that option to stay online. But most kids are coming in, and like that just shows the dedication and like that speaks for CBA students and like how they do bringing us up. And because like more than half of the kids I'd say like most of the school is coming in and we're all having fun still, regardless of the masks and stuff, regardless of the safety protocols. We're all still having fun. We're all, we're just growing together and learning, and we're just becoming young adults together, and that just really speaks to the brotherhood. And yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, well said. So my second question would be, how did CBA do with the junior prom this past Friday?
yes, the junior prom was a lot of fun. Um, there wasn't really that many COVID protocols. Nobody was wearing masks, which was great. It was such a fun atmosphere. We had Mr. G.
Yeah, Mr. C got really
We had
athletic,
Mr. G in the
really
middle
athletic
of
on
the
the dance
mosh
floor.
pit, dancing with everybody. We
Hmm.
had some guy who worked with the DJ going crazy. We had a bunch of kids, a bunch of students going crazy. It was a lot of fun, and it was it
Brother
was
Henry
great
was
to see.
nuts. Brother Henry's really
Yeah,
rowdy.
brother Henry was going crazy.
That was
It was just really awesome to see everybody having a good time. No worries about COVID at all, because that was like the first time, really, I've seen a lot of these kids with no masks on and just really with a smile on their face. It was just a really good experience for everybody, I thought. I think they did a great job with the tent and the dance floor, and the DJ did a great job, and it was just really well set up by CBA.
Yeah. Okay. So my third question for you is, how did the CBA handle the school sports, specifically baseball? I know you're a varsity baseball athlete, so talk to me about that.
Yeah, so going into the baseball season, I was kind of scared about, because over the summer we had the Last Dance tournament, and we weren't allowed to sit in the dugout. We had to like sit outside with like on beach chairs, and I was kind of scared that that would carry on into this school year, into the school season. But happily it didn't, and it's kind of COVID free. I would like to say there's not really a lot of kids wearing masks, which is awesome. We haven't been shut down for COVID this year, which is a blessing. I know a lot of schools that have. We're thankful enough that we haven't been, and fingers crossed that we don't get for the rest of the year. And it's just been great. It's been a great experience, and it's just a great thing that we're all there having fun and competing, and with like really no COVID worries.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's me and Jack Frankovic and George Kruse out.
All right.